I think CR4ZY's draft is, pretty awful, to be completely honest. I'd like to see how they make it work, though, if they can. I think when you pick Batrider in like a blind core position like that, and then he just gets countered by Legion and Naga, I don't really see Batrider achieving a lot during laning phase, and I don't see him achieving a lot during the game. I also think that Radiant's lineup is really single target with Nyx stun, Batrider lasso, Furion sprouts, Wraith King stun, Fiend's grip, and Legion Commander just is like super good against all that. I think by the time Wraith King is ready to fight, I think Naga Siren's going to have like 2 items, and Naga's just going to destroy these heroes because they have no way to deal with the Naga illusions.
You paint a bleak picture.
Well, I'm excited to see CR4ZY prove me wrong.
Let's see if they can do it. Teams entering the field of battle and bounty runes being snagged. We'll see Moon Meander heading up top for now on the offlane support. Nyx, CR4ZY going to be farming on the bat. He will be laning against the Ryo Quap, so they do end up sending Arteezy mid for the Naga versus Furion matchup.
Yeah, this is a good matchup for Naga. She can kind of freely use her mirror image illusions, and when she gets level 2, the Riptide's going to be constantly going off on these.
You can't really push
treants.
with the Treants. You're very tanky with high armor, so the right clicks don't bother you.
Yeah, Naga can actually just kind of outlast hit the Furion. Get a lot of denies and CS by attacking all together.
And if he ganks, she can push, cut the waves with her illusions, chip away at the tower.
Yep.
So, curious how much Bryle moves around early. For now, though, off to a bit of a tough start. Arteezy already 3-2, just 1 CS on the Prophet. See how things progress. Our last lane down towards bottom is the Fly Chen. We were seeing this like every game a patch or 2 ago. A little bit less common now.
Yeah, EG definitely. I did not expect this laning phase from EG. I think the Naga mid was pretty smart. Quap can get away from the Batrider and blink away, and maybe keep him low as Shadow Strike spam. But he is going to be very underleveled this game from not being in a solo lane, which will affect EG's team fight in the early game, whereas Naga probably won't be contributing. I think EG has just recognized that if their Naga can hit her timings, that CR4ZY doesn't really have anything to deal with her.
Some blows being traded here up top. Ryo not CSing particularly well against the Napalm, but he's staying alive, getting his levels. The most important thing for now. And yeah, Arteezy is having a fantastic lane, already doubling Bryle up on CS, and it's not really going to get better.
Yeah, really tough matchup for the Furion here. He's probably just going to look to get level 6 and maybe just start porting bottom, try and get some kills on Chen.
And the Wraith King, yeah, he's farming, but, so too is Bulba. So it does feel like EG have the edge here, mainly because of that mid lane.
Chen's about to get a lightning creep here.
All right, time to start tasing away. Owie, though, doing some good work with the right clicks. Hard to trade with the Bane, though. He does have the headdress, and he's popping Tango, so Fly should be fine. He'll heal back up very quickly. And Skeeter out of regen now. Did have to use a salve. He does not have a Chen to help him out, and may get a salve canceled by Fly. Actually had the ward there, but didn't opt to go on him.
I think all 3 of the lanes are... Well, top lane might be tough. Batrider is pretty annoying for anybody.
But Quap's getting her levels.
Yeah, she's
not
okay.
feeding.
But yeah, there's even if Bat has a lot of farm, what is Batrider going to be able to achieve this game?
And Batrider currently on the run as Crit and Ryo force CR4ZY back.
Yep, level 2 Shadow Strike now. A little bit of a power spike for the Queen of Pain there in the laning phase.
Is there any adjustment they can make? Like, they seem like they're going to stick to the lanes, but is there anything they could be doing differently?
Who?
CR4ZY. Yeah.
CR4ZY? I think, like I said, I think they really just need Bryle to get level 6, and then he can be the person that starts moving around. They can give the mid lane to Nyx or Bane, help them get their level 6s a little bit earlier. And then once the Nyx and Bane have level 6, then they'll be able to move around the map and potentially set up some kills.
Moon Meander, he's probably going to have to pop his stick here. Forces him all the way back to the well. And this will free up Crit to roam on mid, which he does with great gusto. As the 4-minute rune is about to spawn, he's got a ward to plant as well.
Yeah, Arteezy's got a point... Oh, no. He had a point saved on Naga, but decided to get the 3rd point of mirror image. Blocks Bryle's medium camp here.
Oof.
Regen
yeah,
rinse
25 CS, 10 denies. He is pulling away.
Yeah.
That is a 250 gold net worth lead with the wave pushing in. And Bryle is kind of off the lane at this point, into the jungle. Rotate back for the moment, but it is not looking good mid.
Yeah, it always feels really bad to just have all your creeps just constantly get denied. You feel like you need to get some farm somewhere, and the jungle is the safest place to get it. But they can't really have anybody else come mid and just, like, you know, CS in place of them, because Naga will just out-CS all of them. They don't really have any spam or any wave clear nukes to help
deal with the illusions, yeah.
Yeah, to secure creep kills against the Naga, it's like they pretty much can only just right-click. I suppose Bane could, like, brain sap one, or Nyx could stun for one, but...
You can blow a Firefly, but that's a long cooldown, so you don't really want to do that.
Not even guaranteed to get the CS.
Arteezy just bullies Bryle up onto the high ground. Bounty runes up again, and EG quickly grabbing 2. Make it 3, so yeah, map control going their way, lanes going their way. Comfortable 1k gold advantages. Arteezy dives Bryle under his own tower. Does have teleport.
No points in
there
net.
There could be that point in net.
No, he's leveled up. He's 3-0-3 at the moment. But
I meant like maybe Bryle doesn't know, but he is going to end up going down. Good rotation from Crit. Secures the first blood, and it goes his way. Arteezy, can they get this kill? Doesn't look like it. Too tanky, and they force out all the rotations for nothing. I guess they get XP, but doesn't feel great.
Yep, Fury not quite level 6, so he's probably going to look to come mid, finish up that level 6, and then maybe look to move. But nothing going the way of Crazy at the moment. Really.
And His Majesty, Skeeter not having a great lane. He's had to ferry a lot of regen. The Legion is free farming.
It's not an easy matchup, and Chen is very, very good against Bane in lane, because Bane just wants to right-click and play in your face, but Chen kind of just shakes off that damage with the headdress plus Divine Favor regeneration.
And if he starts pushing, you can't really stop it.
Definitely not.
Speaking of the Chen, he's moving on mid, finding Owie. Gets the long-range boulder toss off, follow-up zap.
Just a bit of harass, letting him know he's here.
It does keep Moon around the lane.
You're on a 6 now, he has an Arcane Rune. Activated, so he might look...
Can they make anything happen with this Wrath of Nature? You've got a full HP Queen of Pain, that's not an easy kill.
Nope.
A full HP Legion, that's not an easy kill. And a Naga full HP, and the rest off the map. I mean, there's just no kills.
Yeah, I don't know.
All these heroes are tanky.
Crit's got 1 Tango left to get out of the Sprout.
Crit is a machine. The last great NA hope.
Crit?
Yeah. He's an honorary NA Dota member, right?
Depends who you ask.
I think Crit said in interviews, you know, he's happy to be counted as a North American Dota player.
Yeah, I don't know. I think North American Dota should be proud of our own, you know, actual North American Dota players, which seem to
we'll
be
take the carpetbaggers
almost
if we can
non-existent
have them.
these days in international competition.
Well, whose fault is that, Peter?
Yeah, I got somebody in mind.
They got Skeeter in mind down bottom. Bulba on the hunt, has the duel.
There's the fear on
He's going to use it. It's not a level 6 Wraith King just yet, but as you mentioned, the ult comes through. Isn't enough to get a single kill. They'll get Fly with the Sprout, probably securing this one. It's a small consolation for the death of the Wraith King. Though they did have to use the Quap ult.
Yep, well, get something for him. Didn't really have anything going for them. Able to secure a kill on Chen there.
Yeah, Arteezy's almost got Yasha though, 64 CS, 3,600 net worth.
Yeah, I love that he's going for the Yasha first. I would love for him to also just go Manta first. Like, Diffusal would be lovely, but his true timing is that Manta Diffusal.
And there's just no pressure on him.
Yeah, and the faster, Yasha's and Manta are both considered farming items for Naga.
Right.
So he can just get to that Diffusal next even faster, whereas if he went for the Diffusal, he'd be looking to fight. But I don't really think he feels pressure to fight at the moment, so just go the farming items, hit your peak timing, and punish your opponents.
Did you see Bryle spending like an entire creep wave right-clicking him, and he loses like a
chain stuns
eighth
on
of his
bottom lane here.
HP.
Oh my gosh, what a disaster.
Oh no. They had the Nyx stun available.
I think one of the Wraith King skeletons went rogue and broke the sleep.
A mistake they could ill afford.
They can't catch a single break here at all.
A little Agent 3154 action.
Good Bane trying to defend the mid tower.
Owie, you're in trouble now, my friend. He does have the brain sap.
No points in net.
And they can just walk away. Force out the KheZu TP, free up that top lane for Bulba. There is a push bottom, and Crazy do get a tower, so something, but it's already a 2k gold lead. You do not want to see that when there's a free farm Naga in the game.
10 minutes could lead to a little bit of an experience boost. Oh, there's a sleep to stop the Furion port out. Will they be able to secure it? Most likely with Shaker here.
Moon Meander looking to interrupt this. Smoke's getting popped.
A bad manner smoke? Or perhaps accidental.
Celebratory.
Celebratory, okay. Neither.
Oh, they'll get crit as the trade. It is a big rotation though. 5 heroes bottom.
Well, they secured a bounty rune for themselves. Oh, 2 bounty runes. And they also made sure that EG didn't take their outpost, which is going to give them a small experience bonus that they very much needed. And a tome will be coming out for Nyx Assassin soon, which will help them get Vendetta. I think Crazy has to secure some kills on the Naga Siren this game before she gets too strong. I don't feel like they have an answer to her.
You can't trade farm. You can't gank other heroes.
I think he's going to go for his Radiance, and that'll be his time to go. But he's still quite a ways away from that. Almost 2k net worth behind the Naga.
Yeah, this is not like one of those like free Hector games where he's just, you know, racking up kills, perfect CS. He's been under pressure on the Wraith King.
He's staying in the lane down here. EG might look to just come kill him.
Is holding a skill point.
They don't have any tower support to or anything. Not sure what Fly's intentions are at the moment.
Just hanging around the bottom lane for the time being.
Good, just farming it up.
Ryle has ulti.
Here comes Nyx and Vendetta. Yeah, EG's actually... This is not a great spot for them at the moment.
They could set up here. Should be able to get Fly at least. You'd love to get Ryo if you're Crazy. But they can also kill up the Chen army. Not too shabby. And they will secure the Chen kill.
It's something, but kind of playing into EG's hands by letting this Naga continue to free farm. That's your first Vendetta. I would have liked to see them make an attempt on Naga. But
KheZu did go bot, so we'll need to see the blink before they really have a clean initiate outside of the Vendetta.
Okay, okay. Crit still very far away from his Blink Dagger. Don't have to worry about that for a while. Arteezy is consuming a lot of farm, but not a bad thing for EG's lineup like we discussed.
And they're still holding most of their outer towers. Did lose that one bottom. Not hugely important in this particular game.
Seems like both teams are content just to farm. Probably just waiting for Nyx's Vendetta to come back up.
They do bring KheZu in
Fiend
with
Script
the
on the
bots. But while that's happening, as you mentioned, Fiend Script on the Quap gets the kill. They're also looking to set up on Bulba, perhaps. No, the Prophet TP'd down. So just the Bat Rider pulling the wave. Not a game where Quap has to be huge.
No, definitely not.
And Arteezy is rushing Manta. In fact, he's on track for what, like a 14, 15-minute Manta style?
Yeah, he's really farmed.
With double Wraith Band treads. Probably not what Crazy was hoping for. Only halfway to the Sacred Relic on Skeeter. So he's going to start getting lapped in terms of farm.
He keeps staying down here to defend his bottom tier 1 tower, but I think he's actually hurting his farm by not...
Oh, there's a sentry. Moon's going to walk into it. However, he does get the jump on Fly. Only the Troll Trap came out.
Oh,
and he ends up falling to the Nature's Prophet ult. Gets sniped. Arteezy tries to run away. They do have Lasso here. They've got the Flame Break.
They need him.
Is there a hope? Is there a prayer? They push him back in. He heads to the right. They've caged
Cliff Teasy,
the ladies. No, they're just going to work him down. Right click's coming in. Crit does have Echo. Can they save him? Can they kill him? Well, only time will tell. They get the Urn Charge on him, the stun as well. They're working him down, but he's still alive. So much committed for Arteezy. They've already lost 2. The Hand of God comes through. Saving Private Arteezy is a success. He's going to live. The boy that lived.
Does this guy never watched EG play Dota? If you have an opportunity to cliff Arteezy, you have to do it.
Oh my god.
Everybody unfollow him on Twitter immediately.
Reported.
Yeah, we need to tank his follower account to know how displeased we are with him.
That is so brutal. Would have been a massive kill. He was so close to Manta.
If he cliffed him, they actually would have killed him.
Oh yeah. And they probably get one more of those EG heroes coming in. But it just took so much longer. And they're chasing, tanking damage the whole while. Painful stuff as Moon Bottom has been scouted out here by a sentry directly under the tower. Ryo's almost finished him off. They are tanking this with Fly. A blink and a scream into a grip, though. Could cost Ryo, but there's the cleanse and can likely walk away. Blink on cooldown for a little longer. No lasso, no grip, no chance. Meanwhile, Skeeter being pursued here. Crit gets it with the enchant totem. He's at 3,000 gold. It's a critical time to get this kill, and they do it. Still no point in the reincarnation. Actually already skilled the Mortal Strike.
Spoiler alert, it's GG.
PPD from the future. It's calling it. Tezu, can he get the trade here? Does at least find Ryo, but Bulbo waltzing away. Lasso.
Cliff.
No cliffs. No cliffs.
Maybe they don't need it.
I was getting a little nervous there for a second.
Alright, but Arteezy gets recalled in by Chen.
Full Manta online. Bryle getting beat down by his laning opponent. Self-Sprout.
There's an Earthshaker there, though.
Eat their way in, and they'll delete him.
That's Crit's Blink Dagger.
Yeah, this ain't looking great.
Oh, Arteezy's doing the same build he did on... Wait, was it... It's... Somebody else did this build, and I thought it was Arteezy. They just went Manta into Butterfly. Maybe it was game 1? What did he play last game? Do you remember?
Not Naga.
Yeah, I know it wasn't Naga, but he did the... Somebody did this build. Was there Naga earlier today?
Maybe it was in the Europe games. I didn't get to catch...
Yeah.
Oh, I only saw the last game.
Anyways,
with the rapier throw.
Skipping Diffusal entirely. Going for the Butterfly.
So, just gives you, like, maximum pushing power, makes your illusions pretty tanky. You mentioned they kind of lack AoE nuke damage.
Yeah, I really don't know the item preferences right now for carry players. I'm sure it's part of the meta or something like that, or something he's been working on, or something like that.
Almost feels like he could get whatever he wants with how this game is going.
Get ready to dance. I'm gonna look it up. I want to see who played what.
Let's hit the VODs, hit the replays.
I don't even know where it is.
I think it's easier to go to, Dota buff or Dat Dota.
That's probably the play.
So who played earlier? The OG series?
Yeah, it was definitely, there was an OG series we casted.
OG versus Hellraiser.
Oh yeah, there's a Naga for Sumail.
And he went... Oh, he had a Butterfly. I don't see a Manta in here, actually. Alright, well, while you do a little research, Peter, we're back inside the game.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Underway.
Anyways, it feels like it's the second time I've seen this build, so not super uncommon.
He went for an interesting build. Orchid, Abyssal, Butterfly, S and Y.
That game was insane. That was the game 3.
Okay.
Did you? Oh, you didn't catch that game?
I caught the rapiers being traded back
yeah.
and
Okay.
forth.
Okay. So you caught the fun part.
The OG special sauce. Yeah. Never boring.
Okay. Well, Crazy actually doing a decent job of keeping up their farm. Wraith King is slowly approaching his Radiance. Naga very, very far ahead. But the rest of Ichi's cores are trailing a bit behind.
They've got a silence for Skeeter. He still doesn't have a point in his ult, though. He does have a skill point in reserve, and he will skill it. He will quickly die. He'll be surrounded by Naga illusions, as well as Chen creeps. They'll likely kill him off a second time here. He slept everything to try and preserve Skeeter, but then the quad bolt comes through, deletes him, and now they look for more. Lunging forward, crit with a big leap, a big kill, and...
Radiant also just has no team fight. They're a bunch of these pick-off single-target heroes. They've got Batrider, Nyx Assassin, and Bane who all do the same thing. And Furion just wants to split push, so they actually don't even have a frontliner before Wraith King is, like, super farmed. So EG's just running them over.
Well, Analyst Grant said they had to have a big game from Bryle mid. Bryle got smashed.
In a nearly impossible matchup, I think.
Yeah, I don't think they saw that curveball Naga mid coming.
Yeah, definitely not. That was a really good choice by EG to put Arteezy mid this game.
Well, it secures EG a 5K gold lead on their way towards a deciding game 3. They did lose their opening series, I believe, to Quincy Crew. So they need to start putting some wins on the board. And this will get them one step closer if they can finish the job. We're basically seeing Crazy resort to, like, dodging tactics now. Nyx for Moon was over trying to gank couriers earlier. Bryle's looking to do the same. Can't even get that. And meanwhile, Naga Lucian's on mid. Jumping Aoi 2000. The follow-up is there from Bulba. Secures the duel, secures the win. 50 damage on him. It's a Naga game.
Yeah, it's a free farm Naga game with nobody to deal with there. Feels like we're just fighting against the clock at this point. Wraith King.
I mean, there's still no Radiance on this Wraith King. It's almost 20
He's
minutes.
got 3 deaths, no kills. Not having a great time.
He's almost doubled by Arteezy now. 12k gold lead. Butterfly coming soon. And he's just freely roaming through the crazy side of the map. Is going to find Aoi. They've got the outpost. The control is there. Net to start. Duel to follow. And more damage for Mr. Bulba.
More damage.
And every time you look, it's like Moon hiding on the enemy side of the map. Bryle doing the same. EG just killing the remnants. As Moon will walk into them here up near the top lane. Bryle's going to try to fight. He has good damage with this Mjolnir. They get the kill on Fly to start things off. That's something.
Yep, they got the Chen again.
Step 1 of 10,000.
Poor Fly, he's just getting focused.
I think he's chilling.
Yeah, chilling in the well. Nice and cool.
Got him. Yeah, it is a hot summer day here. You know, I envy him.
Radiant's almost finished.
Echo on Bryle, and a duel, and a death. It'll be another one for Bulba. 84 duel damage now. He is stacking it up.
Level 14, 84 damage is a lot. He pretty much has perma-double damage at the moment.
In fact, hitting for almost 230 a pop.
Well, they have finished their Radiance. This is their power peak, as I like to call it.
This is a pretty piddling
This
peak
is as
we're
good as it
looking at
gets.
here.
This is as good as it gets for, well, maybe level 20 on Wraith King with... Actually, no, he doesn't have Diffusal, so he doesn't really need it. So yeah, this is it. This is the strongest that Wraith King is going to get.
All right, time to go fight, Skeeter. Where's that TP? He's running away. Heading bottom. There is an Aegis on Arteezy. He is at 274 CS. He is over doubling that Wraith King. And I think even with the Radiance, we'll easily continue to outfarm him.
Ah, yes. Bold prediction, LD. Bold.
Very bold.
I think you might be right.
That's why there's LD in the word bold.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
Yes.
That's where you got it from.
Yeah, that's the true origin story behind him.
They found Wraith King down here.
Oh, Skeeter, he was just scouted by these illusions.
Here's the smiley face ping.
It's one of those, like, you're smiling on the outside, crying on the inside.
Yeah, just having fun, playing Dota.
Actually, my eyes are bloodshot, and I just want to go game 3.
It's looking like they're going to get that wish here pretty soon. But Crazy putting up a little bit of fights here.
Moon gets silenced, didn't get the carapace off. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Another kill for the EG machine, up 11k and marching. This is one of those rare games where it just feels like checkmate strategically, like even if it's like technically 10 moves away on the board.
Yeah. I feel like this is where I'd love to be on the panel, right? So I could do my little...
You could ride the skateboard around the studio while you're waiting.
I could do my little dance on the panel, say exactly how I predict the game is going to go, and then just watch it unfold.
Well, you did say it looked pretty hopeless before the game, so you can just pat yourself on the back for the rest of the cast if you want, Peter.
I'm just saying, like, I would just, you know, I do enjoy casting, but I feel like we're just... I'm just...
What do you want to talk about, Peter? We don't have to talk about this game anymore.
What is Crazy going to do? What are they waiting for?
They're going to lose.
But why haven't they left?
It's just a really long strategy session for game number 3.
I
like
see.
really long.
Okay, so I would like them to be a little bit more, have that little bit more well-rounded draft in the next game. And by that I mean not single target. I think you need some AoE, you need some, some spells that clear waves. Oh, they got Chen again.
Can they get the army though? That's the big question.
One of them's a Dom creep.
Doesn't look like it.
One of them's a big cash prize.
They're scared. And meanwhile, they're losing Wraith King, they're losing Nature's Prophet, who also died bottom. And the rich get richer. They'll find Moon again. Dominating. 22 to 10. Isn't this one of these games where, like, morale-wise, like, you just get out of it, move on?
I don't know. Different teams have different dynamics, so...
Some are a little more masochistic than others, or...?
Yeah, they're just taking the beating right now. Well, I mean,
the beating shall continue.
I do think that you probably shouldn't leave games until, like, at least one set of barracks goes down.
So it's really EG's being bad-mannered because they should be ending the game.
I wouldn't say bad-mannered. I mean, they're playing very smart. It's just... Sometimes Dota just isn't... Sometimes this is just how Dota is, right? It's just a slow, gradual loss. And one team is just... Oh, they're going on Naga here.
They're committing a lot. He's got the Aegis. The Echo comes through. Crit. Dropping a dagger right through the heart of Team Crazy. Song deployed. And they will retreat. They see the Nyx buyback.
Arteezy can port to base, get a full heal if he wants.
He's got a heart in just a tiny sliver of gold. And that's really going to be it. The net comes through. Moon, they surround him. The cockroach has been squashed, and now it's on to the Nature's Prophet. He's next on the list. And EG keeps on delivering.
GG, the white flag is out. Thrown by Aoi2000.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's a nice little emote to add to your chat wheel.